What is up, everybody? It's the minifig-guru here. I'm back with another video. This one is going to be, obviously by the title, top 30 Lego Marvel minifigures. Originally this was only going to be a top 20, but there are so many good ones, and so many in general, that I can only get it down to 30. But this video is going to be long enough, so let's get right into it. Number 30, we have Ronin from Milano's Spaceship Rescue. This minifigure just has a great torso detailing, awesome leg printing. The big thing is that helmet mold. It works perfectly to represent the minifigure and looks cool on its own. That's why it's at number 30. At number 29, we have Ghost Rider from Ghost Rider Team Up. The printing isn't too, stunning, but the big thing is the head mold. It works absolutely perfectly and is very cool, unique. That's why it's at number 29. At number 28, we have Hawkeye, black and dark purple suit from the Tanker Trunk Takedown. Just awesome torso and leg printing that are detailed, and obviously leg printing is much appreciated, and I like the one arm being black, one being in the light nougat. Also, the face print is probably the best. I'm not a huge fan of the goggles that he sometimes has, so yeah, best Hawkeye for sure. Number 27, we have Baby Groot from the Milano vs. Obelisk set. Great little mold for Baby Groot, and the printing is really good for how small this minifigure, or whatever you'd call it, is. But yeah, not much to say here. I mean, just a great mold and minifigure. At number 26, we have Red Hulk from Hulk vs. Red Hulk. Not too incredible printing, but it's really cool that we got Red Hulk. And obviously does a really good job at representing him. I mean, it's pretty much just Hulk and red, so it's not too hard, but it's just such a cool thing that we got him. At number 25, we have Thor in the Spongy Cape, Pearl Dark Gray Legs. That's the official title. It's the ones from the new set, the newest wave. So I think it's easily the best Thor. It just, I think, represents him the best, and he definitely has the coolest costume. And that's why it's at 25. At 24, we have Doc Ock in his white trench coat from the Doc Ock Truck Heist. I love how the printing carries onto the legs, and I think it's my favorite. I love when Doc Ock has the white trench coat, so that's why it's here. At number 23, we have Captain Marvel in her Vers outfit. Not too detailed, but it's really cool that we got it, and I was very disappointed when I saw we weren't going to get it originally, but we obviously got her in a poly bag eventually. At number 22, we have Spider-Man Noir. He came in the Spider-Jet vs. Venom set. Great minifigure, great printing, and it's really cool that we ended up getting Spider Noir. Like, that's awesome. I love the hat, great minifigure. At number 21, we have Quicksilver from the Hydra Fortress Smash. Doesn't have leg printing, but the big thing is that awesome torso print. It's like kind of shiny. I don't know if you've ever seen it in person, but yeah, it's shiny. It's very detailed with all the hexagons, or what I think they're hexagons. I can't really see, but yeah, detailed torso. So it's really cool that we got him. At number 20, we have Nick Fury from the Shield Helicarrier. My opinion, still the best Nick Fury. He's the most detailed because he came in such an expensive set, probably. But I think it obviously represents Sam Jackson very well, and the trench coat just looks awesome. At number 19, we have the Iron Man Mark 41 from the Hall of Armor. I'll say now that I tried to include as little Iron Man as possible because he could have filled this entire list for me, but yeah, this is just a very, very extraordinarily detailed print with torso and legs. Very cool color scheme for an Iron Man's unique, very unique, with the gold and black. I think it works really well together. With that being said, number 18 is going to be the Sandman. It's just really cool to get him. The all sand looks awesome, and with the swirl of sand beneath him, awesome mold. I'm pretty sure it's unique as well. Great minifigure. At number 17, we have Spider-Man from the Homecoming wave, and came out in a couple of Far From Home sets. It's, in my opinion, the best Spider-Man that isn't like a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Super detailed, dual molded legs and arm printing, and it just looks great. It's just a great Spider-Man, even not thinking of him as the MCU one. At number 16, we have Yellow Jacket from the Ant-Man Final Battle. I don't know why I just love this minifigure. The unique mold for the helmet is awesome. I love the yellow highlights, and then he has leg and torso printing that is awesome. Just a great detailed minifigure with unique molds. At number 15, we have Hela. A similar situation is a very detailed torso, but the big thing is that incredible helmet mold. It's just crazy. I love it. It's pretty much the reason I've made it to number 15. Yeah, at number 14, we have Electro from that polybag. Official title is Electro, dark bluish gray and black suit. He's the one that looks like the one from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I don't know why I like this one so much. I don't like Amazing Spider-Man 2's story, but I will say its visuals are just stunning a lot of the times. And Electro and lightning in general, is a big thing in that movie. So I think this just and Electro is done really well, is what I was getting to. In his Electro form, I think he looks really cool. So it's awesome that we got him, or a rendition of him. And at number 13, we have Black Widow printed arms, the newest Black Widow that came out in the new wave with on the Avengers Tower and a couple other little things. Just so detailed. I think this is finally the perfect Black Widow. Has a bunch of printing. Has her iconic little symbol. Has printing on the arms. It's just awesome. Great Black Widow. At number 12, we have Ultron Prime. The only reason he probably didn't make it higher is because of how I feel about Ultron as a character. I try to let that influence me as little as possible, but it kind of did here, I think. But, if you look at that printing, it is so detailed. It's insane. And, this is a minifigure that I'm like, alright, good job, Lego. I'll give you this one because it is great. At number 11, one that may surprise you, Green Goblin Magenta outfit. Came in the Bridge Battle set. I think this is the best Green Goblin comic version for sure. Arm printing, the awesome dual molded legs, and the use of simple printing but being so effective comes across a lot in this minifigure. And the awesome head mold too, or helmet mold. I don't know, you'd call that cap mold, whatever. It's great. At number 10, we have Drax. He made it up so high because of the awesome detail in his torso and arms. I just picked this one because I prefer the red to the blue, but either one could probably be on here. At number 9, we have Doctor Strange two-piece cape. This is the second rendition of Doctor Strange from the Sanctum Sanctorum Showdown. It's the same minifigure just about as the first one, except the cape is now cloth, and the hairpiece is upgraded tenfold in my opinion. This really brings to life Doctor Strange and Benedict Cumberbatch. They look so similar, it's not that hard to do both in one swing, but they did it either way, and the printing is just great. I don't know, I'm a huge fan of this minifigure. Moving on to number 8, we have Captain America detailed suit mask. This is just the quintessential Captain America. He came out in so many sets. That doesn't change how good he looks. It's a detailed suit for a reason. It has a lot of good detail. And really represents that costume well. Overall, I'm a huge fan of this minifigure. And at number 7, we have Yondu. This one may surprise you. Maybe he's up so high, but first off, he looks so much like Yondu and Michael Rooker, the actor. He has that awesome Ravager trench coat with just a lot of detail. That's the thing that really sells him, is the amount of detail on both his legs, torso, face. He has that awesome fin. He's just great. Came out in Aisha's Revenge, by the way. At number 6, we have Vision, yellow spot on forehead, obviously. Just really great detailing. I love the cape. The detailing on the face is also incredible. Even if you don't like Vision, which not many people do nowadays, it's great. It's a great looking minifigure. At number 5, we have Mysterio from the Far From Home sets. This one may surprise you, but first off, the Magenta Cape is really cool. I don't know if we've had this cape before, but either way, awesome looking color. The detailing throughout his torso and legs are also great, and I love how they bring to life the fishbowl. I was wondering how they were going to do it, as I heard they were making Far From Home sets, but I think they did it just perfectly, and that's why he's at number 5. At number 4, we have the Rescue Armor. I'm just such a huge fan of this. This is not the last time you're going to hear this, but I hate the new Iron Man helmet, and I hate that they used it for her, but I think that it does work better than the bulky one for the suit only, because it's so slim, and they probably could have used it for the other Endgame and Infinity War suits, but I'm happy they didn't. either way, I love the purple and the blue highlights and the gold throughout. It's great. Again, unique Iron Man suit color scheme. Just great. At number 3, we have Carnage. The original one is still the best. The amount of detail in this minifigure is still insane to me. It's something you can't do with Venom because he doesn't have these highlights like Carnage does, but they really went full out with this original Carnage. I prefer the no orange highlights. I love just the simple red and black. He also has arm printing, and the appendages also work really well. At number 2, we have Ragnarok Hulk, aka Big Figure Hulk with silver helmet and black pants. Just a great minifigure. The amount of extra molding that had to be done for this minifigure, and the fact that LEGO did it, is just great. Usually they wouldn't do this, but now they are, so that's great. It's just a very uniquely molded Big Fig, so it's awesome to see, and the printing throughout is also great. I think it brings to life this awesome looking character and an awesome looking minifigure, and does a very successful job at it. Number 1, we have Silver Centurion. Like, what else can I say about this armor? Let's start with, just the amount of printing and detail on the suit. First off, you have dual molded arms, which are probably the least common occurrence in the minifigure, with just an incredible amount of, printing on it. You also have side leg printing, which actually may be the least common occurrence. That's awesome to see. You have toe printing, leg printing. You have printing throughout the torso, front and back. Even though it gets covered up, it looks incredible underneath. Not to mention the thing you cover it up with is incredible. It has awesome printing on both the front and the back tiles with a great mold, and then the helmet also looks great. Overall, there's no other minifigure that was ever anywhere else. The first thing I did when making this list was put Silver Centurion at number 1, as I knew nothing could top it for both me and, just objectively the amount of printing on this minifigure. Anyway, that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Next video is going to be the Incredible Hulk showcase for the custom sets. So, get excited for that. And I'll see you guys then.